Good afternoon. It is the 31st of January, so it's the last day of January, and it's time to have a little recap of the things that I have painted in my nature journal this month. So I want to preface this by saying that I don't like anything I'm about to show you. I spent some time pondering why that is, and I feel like when I am in my nature journal, I'm in a whole different mindset than I am when I'm painting just a loose illustration. And I always feel like I'm rushing to get it done. And I think a little bit of that is excitement, like painting takes a long time, but I'm really excited to get to the end and see what the finished product is going to look like. But then I'm not spending enough time on my illustrations, so I'm not reaching the skill level that I know I can reach. So looking through these illustrations is a little frustrating. I don't think any of them are horrible or anything. I think they're fine illustrations. I just know that I can produce paintings that are at a higher skill level than what I'm looking at right now. I think a big contributing factor is the year in the nature journal has weekly prompts, and while I like that format, I feel like it's just not realistic for me personally. I feel like if I have more of an open-ended time frame, I can produce better work, which I'm sure that is true for everyone. You know, if you give yourself more time and take your time and go slow and be really intentional, the end product is something you can be really proud of. I think something else that I thought was, when I talk about nature journaling, a recurring theme is that you're supposed to be putting things in your nature journal that you're passionate about, and especially for beginners, it's like that's where you can start. If you don't know where to start, make a list of things that you are passionate about and look for those things and put them in your nature journal. And I feel like I'm not doing that. So it feels a little hypocritical to be saying, you know, paint the things that you're passionate about. And while I do generally like the subjects that I chose for a year in the nature journal, I haven't found specimens and been super excited about them. I do like this moss ball that's on this page. I thought that was cool. But other than that, I like the general subject matter, but I'm not feeling super passionate about what I'm doing. It seems like I have stuck myself into a quantity over quality mindset. And how am I supposed to get where I want to be in my artwork and in an art-based career if I'm repeatedly making works that I'm not proud of? I'm not going to grow as an artist if I'm, working as fast as I can just to get something made. That's not growing my skill set. That's not inspiring me to keep going. So with that in mind, I'm going to be moving forward with a new mindset of really focusing on finding things I am passionate about, taking time to consider composition and what I want my sketchbook pages to look like, and not being concerned if by the end of the next month I only have one spread done. And I feel like having less spreads to share doesn't necessarily mean that I'll have less to talk about. In fact, I look forward to having more to talk about. If I'm passionate about what I'm sharing and if I'm really excited about, what the painting looks like. I'm showing you here, this is the next painting that I have started with my new goals in mind. So I have a pile of post oak leaves, and I only have 2 leaves completed, and I already like this so much better than anything else that I showed you. I feel like I'm going in the right direction, and I feel like looking at this, it feels like more of a painting. I think I was really stuck in, it's a sketchbook and it doesn't have to look perfect, it's just a sketchbook. But it's still a painting, and I'm allowed to look at it as paintings. It's a whole painting. So this will be the first spread of the February nature journal once it's completed. I hope that you liked what I shared anyway, even though I didn't like it. I wasn't really excited about sharing the January nature journal just because of everything that I just told you, but I figure it's better to share it than to not share it, and we all make things that we don't like that much anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. I'm coming to the end of the video now, so thank you for watching, if you did watch. I feel like next time I'm wanting to spend more time actually conversating about what went into the nature journal. But this was just a real quick one. Thank you for being here, and hopefully the next video will be better than this one. But I will see you tomorrow probably, or the next day, for a naturalist diary.